Hello! Good day to you! You know what? I'm really excited to play this. It's Jack Free! That is a nice image. That is a really nice image. Me like a lot. Hello Emil, how are you doing? We're gonna get straight into the game with some good old-fashioned plot. Ooh, story time. By the way, if the game audio is too loud, please just tell me and I'll turn it down a smidge. I think it might actually be when we just turn down a
By order of the Grand Council of Haven City, for heinous acts and crimes against the people, you are hereby banished to the Wasteland for life.
This is a death sentence, Vigor. There must be another way.
Your protest was overruled. This dark eco-freak is dangerous. Now drop the cargo! This is an outrage! I am outraged beyond words! Although I do have something to say. Not everyone agrees with this ridiculous decree.
Yeah, we want a recount.
Oh, I see you wish to join him. Actually, we are not that outraged. Farewell, Jack. Stay out of the sun. Drink lots of water, if you can find it.
Jack?
Go back to the city, Dax.
I'm sorry. The Council is too powerful. There was nothing
I know.
You just stay alive, you hear me? That's an order. Someone will find you. I promise.
May the Precursors have mercy on you.
Daxter!
Don't thank me. I'm only here because you wouldn't last a second without me. Okay, tough guy. You got us into this mess. Now you gotta get us out.
Ah, what a team we'll make.
Let's just get moving. But which way?
That way!
That way.
Oh, and I suppose you know where you're going, huh?
Better than you do, bent beak.
Let's just move.
My emotions right now are raw!
This was all your stupid idea.
No, it was yours. Only a bird brain could have thought this one up. Let's go with him. We'll help together. You mean we'll die together? I can't believe the city hates us. We saved those lowlifes.
Jack, the city's divided. Reports say new Crimson death bots are holding a vital section of the industrial area. My men are getting their asses kicked. The KG have a new leader. We're trying to find out who it is.
I'm afraid I've got more bad news. A large group of surviving Metalheads have concentrated in another section of the city.
But we destroyed Core.
It appears the strongest Metalheads have survived. The battle for the city has just begun.
The people are blaming you, Jack.
But why? He saved them.
Right. Good plan, Jack. A nap would be nice. Just a teensy little rest.
This bird is overcooked.
The palace.
Report!
It's bad. The city's become a battlefield. Mechanized death bots have taken the industrial section, and the surviving Metalheads have expanded their hold on the west side. We're losing ground on all fronts.
The Council's meeting tonight in emergency session. Rumblings about you, Jack. It doesn't look good. They think your friendship with Crew helped the Metalheads get into the city.
You don't believe that, do you?
What's in the past is done. Right now, Metalheads are assaulting the palace. They're looking for something, and I have no idea.
Over here! Jump!
by the Precursors.
I think Pekka's an idiot. All Pekka needed to do was fly up high and see where any form of life is. Because literally behind, like, the rock they're at is the city.
Who gave you this? We'll take them with us. Let's move. I smell a storm coming.
I smell a storm. Yeah, is the game audio still too loud? Because I can turn it down a bit more. But, yeah, Jack free! Actually, also, I should probably scooch it on in a bit. I forgot that the PS2 games are a slightly smaller screen. So let me just move that inwards a bit. There we go, it's good enough. And just expand. Ooh, done. Nailed it. Look, it looks good. Let us go. Begin the game. Create the file. Save the day. Rule the world.
I love water. Oh, yes. It's so good. Desert bed.
Well, you've come back from the dead, have you? And my monks were ready to pray for you.
How long do you think he was standing there before he decided to speak to them?
Spargus? Wait, nobody lives outside Haven's walls. Not a whole city.
Ah, yes. We are the Forgotten Ones. Haven City's refuse, thrown out and left to die. Just as you were. But now that you have been saved, your life belongs to the people of Spargus. And we will use it well, if it's actually worth anything.
Hey, that sounds like a bad deal.
You are in no position to deal. Out here, everything is either useful or dead weight. Prove yourselves worthy, or the desert will be your grave.
You need to work on making a better first impression.
In the unforgiving Wasteland, we value strength and survival above all. We will see where you stand soon enough. Complete your training, then enter the arena. Just the bravest crawl out and are allowed to stay in Spargus. It's quite simple, really.
What happens to the ones that don't crawl out?
Then it will be as if we never found you.
I was afraid of that.
Fucking love this guy.
Hail, all citizens of Spargus! Welcome to the arena of death, where we
If you get cut, all your sores will be raw. Okay, right, we're good. We're done with the Pekka puns.
each fighting to prove their worth to stay among us. Let's hear it for Jack and his obnoxious.
I also said sores instead of scars, but
Pecker, there you are. Where were you? Demos says I am to be his new counselor. He says my wisdom will serve him well. Oh yeah, and Demos also says that you two are likely to die in the arena today. And he hopes your death is very...
Will you stop that? Damus can talk for himself.
He is right. You will most likely die. And yes, Pecker is my new advisor.
Unlike you, some people appreciate my talents.
It beats working for a living. I saw a few of the fights earlier. Ooh, not a pretty sight.
Why, you little...
Let the games begin!
yay! And then Jack immediately died. No, it's fine. We're good. We're good. We got this. Wouldn't that be tragic? Like, you will most likely die in the arena today, immediately falls off a cliff by going the wrong way. Yes! Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. How is everyone today? How are you all doing? Oh, thank you for the host. Nice. God, this game's good. Looking forward to playing Jack X as well. But I've got so many games I want to stream. Tomorrow I'm going to stream Doki Doki Literature Club, and I still have not been spoiled for that game. We're going to need mods on full effect tomorrow, because I imagine there'll be people who will try and spoil it, and I don't want to be spoiled at all. So, good times, I guess. Hooray! We beat the tutorial platforming section.
The candidates have won the challenge.
That's right. We bad. You haven't forgotten what I taught you, Jack.
Anyone can make a few measly jumps.
That is
Now
not
let's
true
see
at all.
how the city is delivered. Readjust the matterformers. Prepare the arena for full combat.
Prepare the arena for full combat.
I just said that.
I know, I was just adding, you know, how you do the thing with the... Anyway, prepare the warriors.
You mean we have to fight against actual people? With actual weapons? Who actually want to hurt us?
Fine, bring them on.
All right, that's it. I want to be on his shoulder.
We've been given a severe advantage though. They do have they have swords, we have a gun. I wonder who will win. Will it be me? It might be me. Ow. Yeah, interestingly, if you're close enough to them, you actually kill them 1 hit instead of 2. I don't know why that is, but that is the nature of how it works. I like that I might die here if I'm unlucky enough. Or if they're stupid enough. I'll win. It's all good. Yay, I won! Yeah, weren't expecting that, were you, Deimos? I have some secret powers. Go me, I guess. Oh my god, we got everyone here. Lito, Horikawa, hey!
You're not telling us, Animal Man?
He has
And also,
been touched with
Extinct
God.
Spaceman, it's been a while.
Oh, my liege.
Our boy here gets all mean and nasty when you piss him off. So don't piss him off. Word to the wise.
Ah, then he is dangerous, and that could be useful. Your bravery has earned you your first battle amulet. If you are victorious in 2 more arena fights, you will earn your citizenship to Spargus. Here is a gate pass to allow free passage in and out of the city. But beware, there is no true refuge outside our walls. The desert is less kind than I. And for your victory, a gun mod is your prize.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. Hey, what do I get? Nothing, as usual.
Who actually voices Deimos? Because he has a stunning voice. Right, let's not screw this bit up. Come on, Jack. There we go. There are things up here. Hooray! I got the things for the things. I think that's all of them. Nice. A great personal victory for me.
Those were some sweet moves in the arena, boy. But a little more choke, and you would have popped, eh?
You talking to me?
Yeah, you talking to him?
No, I'm conversing with me sweet departed mom. Of course you borehead. You two are from the Big Smoke, eh?
Who's asking?
The guy who runs this place, that's who. Cleve is the name. You blokes stick with me, and I'll take care of you. In fact, I've got a job for you right now. Ride me leaper lizard here and catch a few of those little buggers that have been raiding me storerooms. Snag me 6 of them puppies, and I'll let you drive one of me racing vehicles. That is, if Deimos ever lets you leave the city.
I think we can handle that.
No! I hate riding animals! They make me chafe.
You know, I've never truly appreciated the facial hair in this game. Some fine facial hair that he has. Not many people can pull it off to that level.
There's one
I'm
of
not
those
even sure if he
buggers.
can,
Get it,
but
Jack.
it looks better than most, so...
Missed it by this much.
But how much is this much? I mean, how far is the tape measure going exactly there, that stuff? Is it just we just putting your fingers together like, oh, it's a tiny bit, or are you stretching across the whole Spargus? Because I mean, I missed it by this much as well. I mean, but how much is this much? The question rages on.
One more. Bon appetit.
I love every mission in this game. I don't think no, that's a lie. There probably is a mission at some point where I'm going to be like, oh yeah, no, I truly hate that. But apart from...
Hungry, huh?
But as of right now, just thinking like about the game, I can't think of a mission I genuinely don't like. How long is a piece of string? Well, I mean, how long do you want to cut it? I mean, that's a question I need to ask the string cutting people. Yep, I know my haberdashery, alright? I know all the technical terms. Don't doubt me. Oh, there are a lot of missions. There's only one I can think of, and it's like quite near the end when you're escorting Torn in the ship full of explosives. But like, that's it, really. I'm sure there's going to be another one that will spring to mind at some point, but right now, no, I'm good. Where is it? There's the bugger. There's the anal probe. Let's get it. I like how I so badly screwed that up. I just went straight into the wall. That was nice.
There's the last one.
Ow.
Ah, you missed him.
Thanks, Daxter. Even the game's mocking me. That's what the chat's for. Christ. The Pac-Man mission's great. It's just really hard. It's a good mission, though.
If Deimos ever gives you a pass to leave the city, I'll let you take one of me rides for a spin. See you around, newbies.
Yeah.
Check out
That
this
would be
funny
cool if they had
news,
an
huh?
online leaderboard for it.
Nice threads. I didn't know Rubber was back in. What are you working on, monk boy?
It is none of your concern, animal.
Look,
Shout out to
Book,
Tara Strong.
We've had a hard week. Don't push it.
The arena shows all, Dark One. Hate consumes your eyes.
Great. Thanks for the tip.
It will destroy you, just as these precursors destroyed themselves.
It doesn't look like any precursor crap we've seen.
These artifacts are an abomination. One fell on the great volcano. We sent an expedition to the mountain, but my monks never returned. Ill tidings sing in the wind. I fear the remaking of the world is at hand.
I think you've been out in the sun a little too long. Let's go, Jack.
You must leave this place. Heroes think they can save the world when they themselves are lost. You could not possibly understand the dark forces at work here.
Don't talk to me about dark powers. I want to know what this is. Stand back.
That is impressive. You got the skill, man. You got all the skill. Yeah, so you may have just noticed I did a little speedrun strat. If you can get 2 in 1 at the same time, you get more points. Just a little handy thing. Doesn't work if you hit 2 from like a separate zone, if that makes sense. So if I hit like circle and X at the same time, that wouldn't count. It's only if it's on the same side. I believe later on in the game there's like a hard version of this to just get orbs, and I think you need something like 1,000. It's quite a lot. It might just be 500, but it does get really hard. It's not nearly as bad as the ones in Jak 2 though, I don't think, from what I remember. I'm sure some of the orbs in the game are going to be way worse than I'm remembering, but for now it's alright. It's not that bad.
Cracked it, Jack.
Don't touch it. Dark Eco.
Yeah, you're impressed now, aren't you? Man, give him his preps.
Those are solid eco crystals. It has been passed down through time that they power the greatest of precursor technologies. Strange. It speaks an ancient dialect, the earliest precursor forms. Something about reclaiming this unfinished world.
Those look like coordinates, like the ones from...
It is picking up a very powerful signal.
I don't think we're gonna like what this thing is yapping to.
Even you cannot save us from this, hero.
Hey, I'm the real hero here. You can call me Orange Lightning. Zing.
You may carry the color of our creator's animal, but we have plans to save ourselves. Stay out of our business. You and Orange Lightning are not welcome here.
Cool. Like, I like how they didn't even move. Like, they were just like, oh, let's watch it explode near us. How do you know what the blast radius of that thing is going to be? That thing could have tore open the entire city, for all we know. Now, I don't remember if there are any just random orbs, or if it's just the Metalhead eggs. But, well, that's what exploration's for, so... also, if we take a brief look at the map, you can see all the places that has a little challenge, so the little green arrow thing. So there are 2 available, and I may as well do them now. Well, yeah, they would have been screwed anyway, but you don't know how far it's going to go. It could have been a small blast radius, it could have been a huge one. They didn't even move. They should have moved, is all I'm saying. Should have rolled. But yeah, we've got 4 orbs out of 600. We're making fine progress, aren't we? Don't worry. Fortunately, the game has a lot more missions than the previous game. That said, it also has a lot more random orbs scattered around. So, good luck to me for finding them all if I can, which I'll try.
Heroes must have quick feet. Get to this spot in time for a reward.
Okay, I know what that one is. Yeah, I know this game way better than Jak 2, so in theory some of these should be much simpler. Doesn't mean I've ever actually 100%ed this game before, though. Because I haven't.
I see such promise in you.
So, yay? What secrets are available, I wonder? Because I know there are a couple that I will put on, but only for like one cutscene, because no one wants to see it for the entire game. Like slow cutscenes, you can alter the speed of cutscenes and stuff, and it's really cool, but boy, are they slow. So I mean, I don't really want to do that for... Okay, that was annoying. I don't really want to do that for the entire game, if I can manage it. So we won't really. Emil, my boy, I messaged you on Skype. I don't know if you saw it. I have a idea of something I want to do, and I'll message you after the stream if you want some cash monies for some work. Up to you though.
Must show fast thinking to go with their fast movement. Beat this ring challenge for a reward.
But are you going to give me a lurker lizard? Yes, you are. Actually, it's not a lurker lizard. I forget what they're called. Kangarat. Kangarats, right? Kangarat? Sure, let's go with that. It's not that. I don't remember. Leaper lizard. Leaper. Kangarat was the thing I was chasing. It's none of those, isn't it? I hope you don't mind. One of them will be kind of like a as soon as possible kind of thing. But again, like, I have cash money for you, so if you have time, fantastic. If not, cool. It's totally up to you. So yeah, this one cost more. It cost 8 orbs, and also you may have noticed just there that I got a lot more from it. So yeah, the game gives you various challenges, and some of these challenges are worth a hell of a lot more orbs, and that's why they're not all gonna take forever. Like, Jack 2 had certain missions, and it was like, okay, you only get 3 orbs regardless of how difficult it is. Whereas this is like, oh no, you do hard challenges, you get your money's worth. So I appreciate that greatly, actually. Oh, you're gonna get working on the other thing. Sweet, thank you. I can't remember what my drawing of the layout was. I think I put the webcam at the bottom and the Twitch chat at the top. Could you reverse it? Twitch chat at the bottom and webcam at the top. I feel like that would be easier to look at. Just generally. Or if you have other ideas, also. That would be good. But I was just thinking about it in my own time, like, oh, that could work. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like there's a couple of orbs up here. Oh, it's a, right, it's a grind rail. Right, gotcha. Can I get that anyway? No. Well, maybe, but I haven't, so. Let's go into the, oh, there's loads over there. I think that's how you get to the grind rail stuff. So if you go to secrets, there are many secrets. Look at all of them. So, wait, you can do Mirror World immediately? Huh. I'm honestly tempted to do a hero mode, just so I can do Mirror World for the entire thing. But here's the one I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy fast movies and slow movies, and we're only gonna do. I'm intrigued about what bad weather is. And while we're here, let's have big head, small head, and toggle Jack's goatee, and take it off. We'll just have small head for now. See, there's a lot of stuff you can get in this game, like genuinely really good items and stuff. Not items, upgrades. But the stuff we're getting right now is just like the low tier stuff. But we're only gonna do the slow cutscene once. Because, wow, really? I've already got a trophy for Precursor orbs? That's surprising, but okay. It must not be a very... Oh, it must be like 25 or something. But that's still surprising. Okay, there is one over there. I thought there was a Precursor orb around there. I couldn't remember where it was, but yeah, there we go. I'm not crazy. I don't know how I will get that now, but I'm not crazy. How am I going to? Oh, from here, actually. Yes! Nailed it. Right, let's go.
Well, if it isn't the newbies.
Keep yapping, Jelly Boy. We'll see who...
Bite your bum, rat face, or I'll pound you.
Oh! Great stink of the Precursors. I got 2 words for you. Toothbrush.
Nice rides.
Like what you see? We use these babies to make runs.
I don't know why that was so funny for Jack to say that, but it sounded really funny.
Tough wheels for tough work.
You said we could use one.
I did, didn't I? But not one of those. Those are for the big boys. You can use that one.
What a runt!
Seems to fit you.
Get in, Dax. I'll drive.
Care to wager a little something on a race, then? If you win, I'll let you keep that little vehicle for as long as you live. And if I win,
I don't have anything.
I'd say that yappy rodent of yours is a bit bony, but skinned and buttered, he'd make a nice treat. My vehicle against him.
Forget it, buddy. Jack would never...
Done. What? Don't worry. If there's one thing I can do, it's race.
That was great. It was, in fact, so great that we're going to turn it off. No, yes, and... Sure. Good. Magnificent. Let's go. You can really see the head, can't you? It really screams out to you. That was close. I don't know why, but as a kid, I found these really hard to do. Like, I could never work out what to do. I think I was an idiot. Actually, it might have been this one, because you have to stop still for it to work. So it's just like, oh, I want it to work, it wouldn't, and ah. Here we go, big race.
Let's do this. Here we go.
What happened there? I don't know, but I'll take it. Well, I like how my main rival is dead last right now. Quite frankly, there is very little he can do to win this. Big head! I like big head. Big head's my favourite. Ah, damn it, that's unfortunate. It does look a bit like a car racing game, you're right. Oh, thank you for the host. Oh man! Oh, that's not good. It's fine. We still in the lead. We are more or less exactly where we were when we started the race. It's not actually a difficult first race, but there's enough that can go wrong for it to screw you over. There is also the trick with like skipping this entire cave. You can, I don't exactly know how it's done specifically, but you jump like at the far right before the cave, and you land around here, and you can actually skip all of it, and it doesn't count you as cheating somehow, so that's pretty good. There is also the other glitch where you can, if you quit the race, I can't remember if it's outright quitting or just restarting at the start line, but the game puts you at the start line without any races, and you can just drive off anywhere, and collision doesn't exist, so you can just drive into a cave and basically like skip to like 50% of the way through the game. It's pretty good. But I'm not going to do that, because that's cheating. But I'm not against trying Mirror World. Mirror World would be fun. I'll try that later on. Maybe do a hero mode playthrough of Mirror World. Oh dear. We'll ever play Lost Frontier. I've mentioned this a couple of times, but I'll say it again anyway, because I don't remember the last time I mentioned it. Neither myself or Chezzy or Sam have played the game before. I don't know how much Chezzy has seen of the game. I have seen practically nothing. And by practically nothing, I mean I've played the first like 10-15 minutes, because Chezzy and I tried to record it a couple years back, and then we just stopped. So I'll talk about it in a second. That is yes. Good face. It's a good face.
Ah, enjoy it for now, Skimmer. I said you could keep the vehicle for as long as you live. Well, We'll see how long that is, mates.
Yes, so,
Bring me crystals.
oh, thank you for the bits. So yeah, with that said, the idea is that we're going to play the game blind as a versus, but skip all the cutscenes so we have no context for what's going on, and then we're going to watch all the cutscenes as like a movie after the versus is done, and we're going to see how bad it all is.
One sacred spot in the desert. Reach it, and we will see if you are as great as they say.
Ooh, where's that? It can't be too far away, because I would have to be able to reach it in 18 seconds. I guess right here. Nice.
Once again, you prove the
I thought it was.
stories were true.
I was thinking it was like across one of the bridges, but no, it wasn't. That was quite
A
easy.
great hero.
Aha, these.
If you want to prove your driving skills, let's see you take on the wheel challenge again. Beat the best time around the track to impress
What
me
is
and
the
earn a
best time?
prize.
3:30 for bronze. Well, I got that, so that's not going to be too difficult. Question is, what's better than bronze? Probably 3 minutes is the best, so I should probably get good. Like, not miss any boosts for a start. Maybe even try doing that one sheet, even though I've never done it before. Fuck it, let's try. Well, I have no idea how it works. I gave it a try, it did not work. It is possible that it only works in the HD version or something, I don't know. I've just seen it before, I don't know how it works. But I gave it a good old go, I failed miserably, let's move on. It's a shame, because I thought I had the angle right, but clearly not. Don't skid, Jackman. Now that's what I need to do. I need to do that properly each time. To time it right. Not screw up. Forge my own path. Nice, that'll do. Okay. It's an alright time. It's a little bit slow, but then again it is the first lap. I wish it told me the time for gold, and then if I screwed up gold it gave me silver, and if I screwed up silver it gave me bronze. But, I mean, yeah, you can just give me bronze first. I'll aim for bronze. I think I can get bronze. Bronze seems quite achievable. Just depends on how good silver is, or gold. I'm fully prepared for gold to be 3 minutes flat, and I'm not going to be able to get it. I'm fully prepared for that moment. But that's okay. Because when I don't get it, it's something to achieve later. I'm assuming I can't use another vehicle for this. This is the only one I'm allowed. And that was very lucky. How did I get a 107 on my last lap? Because I feel like that's what I'm getting now, and I'm getting all the boosts, and I didn't get all the boosts last time. Not a single lap did I get all the boosts on the previous race, and yet my lap times are consistently doing a little bit better. What's happening? What am I doing wrong? I suppose I didn't do that last time. Yeah, that was faster. Yeah, okay, never mind. I know why. I worked it out. Well, if gold is free dead, I lose. I'm kind of hoping it's 315 because that's still achievable. Barely, maybe, hopefully. Maybe not. Never mind. I'll scratch that. 315 is dead. Can I get 320? Yep. Yeah, that was only bronze. Holy balls. Yeah, no, I'm good. Oh, how do I leave? How do I leave? What if I don't want to do it? What if I was like, no, I'm out? What if I did that? You let me leave now? Yep, you do. I think we should probably get out of here. You know, considering I have no weapons.
Nice wheel work. My advisor here says you have vehicle skills.
I can hold my own.
This one will be of use to us, Delos. I think you should keep him for now.
Panic Pecker!
There are a number of artifacts to be found in the Wasteland. Fresh storms churn the sand and reveal items that have been buried for centuries. Take the vehicle and find as many items as you can before the storms come again. And one more thing. If you get caught in the storms, they will tear the flesh from your very bones.
Oh, great. Thanks for the pep talk.
Good. See you, Ratchet. Right, I think I'll turn those off now. We've had our fun. And oh, good. Cleaver's diaper. We can get off. I don't know what that means. Or on. I'm sure. Good. Let's get some artifacts. These missions are cool. I enjoy these. I think my favourite mission is pretty soon. It's the one with the 4 absolutely giant Metalheads, and it's absolutely magnificent when you go flying. Yeah, I think some of the racing stuff like that is going to be really hard to get gold, but apart from that, it should be relatively smooth sailing to get everything. I think Jack X will be the easiest 100% because I'm pretty sure it's just do everything. Like, there's no trick to it, it's just get the best time on everything.
Go to the next artifact, Jack!
Which I can do, because I'm alright at that game, or at least I was back in the day. Even before it's actually the hardest one.
Great! More junk!
I like how I streamed Mario Kart last night, and as a result, a new Mario Kart game was announced for mobile. So is Jak 4 going to be announced tomorrow? Is that what's going to happen? I think so. I think it's confirmed. Me playing this has just confirmed it. Get hyped everyone. Jak 4's coming. Yeah, all the Act 1 missions are really good. Just this game in general is just utterly brilliant.
We got the last one!
Oh, that was it. Okay. I'll read the paragraph of text in a second. I'm currently driving. They always do say don't read an ebook while you're driving, so I'll try and bear that in mind. Mobile, totally fine. And then talking on mobile whenever you're driving, that's cool, obviously. Totally fine. But ebooks, no.
Good work. That was close.
Oh, are you beginning to care? Demos says...
My concern was for the artifacts, and we will use them well. That armor you found, it is very rare indeed. Pecker here says it's the very armor Mar once wore in his battles for this planet long ago. Keep it for yourself. Trust me, you'll need it.
Okay, so you can use other vehicles. Cool. Well, that's good. Art or facts? I both absolutely love and hate that trophy. Was that what it was called in the original? Because I don't remember that. And by the original, I mean the HD version. The PS3 version.
You are still here?
Yeah, we thought we'd hang out, catch some rays.
I've always thought that Jack's voice there sounded high-pitched for no reason. But also,
this isn't a game.
We monks are sworn to discover and protect the secrets of the Precursors. These leaper mounts allow us to travel where you cannot.
Man, those babies sure stuffed their faces. We saw one gulp a load of kangaroo rats not too long ago. Stupid rats. They just sat...
You will never last out here. That dark eco-crystal from the satellite. I want it before it falls into the wrong hands. I'll wager a light crystal against it if you race my monks on their leapers. Sien Komtava. Barush, Barush.
Just show us where the starting line is.
wait, what? A baby lizard? What? Do you mean a kangaroo rat? Or... Oh shit, I've gone the wrong way. Good start. Don't worry, I'll redeem it.
Move aside, domehead. No!
Yeah, I think also the difference with this game and Jak 2, with stuff like the bonus missions, I actually care about the bonus missions in this one and I want to do them. Like with Jak 2 I put them off until the end just because it didn't really matter which order I did it in and I didn't really care about them and they're just the same, like, oh, go find an orb or do an impossibly brutal time on a race or something. Whereas this is just like, oh yeah, it's fun. I've got to find an orb, and it's actually a world that's really interesting. And I know better, I guess. Or, hey, do a ring challenge around a place that's really cool.
There's the finish line!
It's good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Ha! We kicked your scaly tail! Back off, you filthy animal!
Fine, hero. The crystal is yours. The two types, light and dark, when combined, form great energies. Be careful with them. And when you die, do be kind enough to give them back.
I don't plan on it. Why are you so obsessed with death?
Because of that, the day star approaches, and every day it grows brighter. This planet's final trial is coming.
Cool. I look forward to it, I think. Let's look at the map. Wow, there's actually nothing. That's surprising. I can't remember who it was, but I know that someone I used to watch on YouTube used to use the
This isn't a game.
scene as like a YouTube poop kind of thing. But it wasn't for YouTube poops, but it was almost used like one, I guess. But they just used that as like a general reaction kind of thing. It was good. Can't remember who it was though. It was quite a while back. Are you talking about that thing that I just killed? Or were you referring to another thing, Emil? Also, I missed the woman walking on the spot. Shame.
You guys looking for a bit of action? The scope shows a group of metalheads moving through the desert not too far from here. I don't like metalheads almost as much as I don't like you. And you've got some proving to do. Intercept those bad boys and give them hell. Who knows? You might even get a few toys for your effort.
Why does it sound like you're leaving out the dangerous parts? Jack, I'm getting some nasty juju vibes here. I don't have these whiskers for nothing, you know.
Relax. We could handle a few metalheads.
Have you ever seen a Wasteland metalhead?
No. Why?
Nothing. Just wondering. Go get 'em, heroes.
Oh, I see what you mean about the diaper game. Thanks. Also, have you ever seen a Wasteland Metalhead? No? They're bigger than the final boss of the last game. Oh, I see. I love this mission. I love it so much. I love getting blasted by Metalheads. It's fun because it goes slow motion and it's empty flying and it's all good stuff. It's a shame that there isn't actually like any like commentary for Banished. It's like, holy fucking why? Why is it so big? Is it dead yet? I wasn't finished. Good. Good time. Oh, come on, right, you gotta send me flying. It's part of the mission. It's fun times. Yeah! It's so much fun. Oh, right, it just stood on me. I was gonna say, did I get sent vertically upwards? But no, it didn't. No. Pity. I just love it. I know it's gonna get me killed. I don't care. It's so fun. Echo. Whoa! Oh shit! Oh shit! How am I alive? Wow, that's one of the furthest I've ever been sent. That's pretty good. I fully expected an explosion upon landing. I really thought I was dead. But no, we're good. We fine. Such a great mission. I'm not even joking when I say that I'd be willing to do a stream of just this. I'd be fine. Oh shit, I'm about to die. I'd be very okay with it. It's really fun. Okay, but I can't actually get the angle, so let's try and not try any sort of hit upon my personal ability. Oh man! Oh! Yeah, where are my skull gems? That was good. I enjoyed that. Well, now I can be as reckless as I want because I got full health again. I think what happened there was he basically hit me, and then whilst I was in the air, hit me again, and just completely launched me. It was magnificent. I think that's the first death, yeah. And again, I wasn't really trying not to die. I was just being reckless. At any point, I could have avoided any of the damage that was given to me. I was just purposefully going into their line of sight up until the point where it was too late. But oh well. Not a big deal. Did I until I die this? No. I don't think I ever did any of the Jack games until I died. That's technically not true. Oh man. I did Jack 1 with Electro Soul because it was a versus of sorts. We did a Jack 1 until I died versus. Furthest to get without dying, and I died in Misty Islands due to one of those guys with big clubs basically hitting me. And like as I was trying to hit it, and it launched me. That's pretty cool. That's some good parallel parking in between the trees. So good, in fact, I can't get out. But no, I never did this. I also did Ratchet 2. I got really far. I got to Silver City, Bolton in Ratchet 2. I did really well. I did supremely well. I think he didn't get too far. But I did incredibly well. I was very proud of myself. I don't even remember how I died. I just know that I got super far.
Metalhead Commander, report. What's happening? If you lost that cargo and you're still alive, I'll kill you myself. I want every dark eco crystal you can find. Time is short. Did you hear me? Wait, not you.
I don't like the sound of your voice.
Ah! You sure kicked sand in his face. Oh yeah, that was good.
That face looked familiar.
Now you're getting paranoid, buddy boy. Come on, Bigfoot, let's get back. This desert gives me the creeps.
It's really clever that, because you don't really recognize who it is straight away. The voice is familiar, but if you haven't played Jack 2 since it came out, then it's been a year, you're probably not going to remember. Even then, like, the face isn't completely clear. Speaking of Until I Die, that might be the thing I'm asking you about after the streamer meal. Maybe it's to do with that. Oh really? It was super obvious for you? I didn't even remember Errol at all. Not even slightly.
Lead to this spot and show me why we should trust the fate of this world to you.
Where is that? That is... No, where is that? I'm gonna need to look at that again. I don't remember.
Good. We are concerned.
What the hell? Good. You, help me. Where? Where is? It looks like it's over here, but it is not over here. Where is it? Oh! Oh! I know. I know. Different perspective. I'm looking at it wrong. It's this side. There it is. Cool.
Very good. You give us hope for the future.
Yay. Alright, is there any more? There is one more. No, there are two more in fact. Let us do them. Now there's the set of stuff you can get by jumping off the left side. Can that be the same for the right, or is it just... No, you can get up here. Oh, there is something up here. Hello! That's relatively easy to miss, actually.
Heroes must have quick feet. Get to this spot in time for a reward.
I know what that is. It gives you loads of time. You can even see it straight away. Even if you're on your feet, it's really, really easy.
Excellent. I see such promise in you.
good. Oh Christ, that was a that was a big leap. So is the next challenge going to be the arena, I wonder? That's usually what it means by going up there. Actually, no, that's not strictly true. No, there's a couple of other times that you go up there. One mission. You know what? I've remembered another mission I don't like. But it's not even like a bad mission, it's just I'm not good at it. I'm really looking forward to the Monk Temple though.
Find this spot quickly, or face the pain of failure.
Easy. That was very, very easy.
Success once again. We are very proud to have chosen you.
Is there anything up here that I can get right now? I know there's grind rail stuff, at least I'm pretty sure that's here. There's the stuff over there, but you get there via grind rail. And all that is grind rail, so see, I'm making it. Look at me. I made it. I got it. Absolutely nailed it. I love these things. They're just so fun to ride on. It's fantastic. But they're not as good to Bulbasaur. I like how the door just doesn't open if you're on a Leaper Lizard. Like, no. Absolutely don't fucking bring them up here. We don't want to clean their shit again. Hi.
Once again, you must test your fighting skills.
That tiny jingle.
Face down your fears, defeat those who oppose you, and we will see if your skills are of use to us. The purity of the arena is our only guide.
Excuse me, Mr. Sand King. Yes, I'd like to place a complaint. We've been training hard. My feet are killing me, and I think I'm getting a hangnail. So maybe I'll just sit this one out.
Enough talk. The arena awaits.
I like just the ba-da-bam, ba-da-bam, and then just really, really peaceful song. Just, it's good. But Bowser has a bigger dick, so imagine if he didn't though. Imagine if Mario has still got the bigger dick than Bowser, despite size. Wow. I've never really thought about it before. But what do I want out of a Italian plumber or a ripped dinosaur thing? What do I want? I mean, is it dry Bowser or is it just normal Bowser? Because I mean, imagine like a female swap version of dry Bowser, just constantly not horny ever, just always dry. Just it's what am I? How did I get here? Like, why did my brain immediately? I tried to make it funny and I somehow went there. Dry Bowser is going to bone you. Yeah, but is Dry Bowser actually enjoying it because of how dry they are? That's the things you have to ask. You have to make sure everyone's happy in this. Anyway. Is there anything I missed here? There's probably one right in the open that I haven't collected. I feel like that's happened to me before. I was like, I got everything here, absolutely. Then the next cutscene I was here, right there in the background. For now, we're going to assume we got all. Oh, do I have to actually have used this before it lets me go? That's weird, but okay. probably put my gun away, because, you know, the locals might not like me for it. I think you're broken, I'm sorry. You wouldn't let me ride you! Yay! You're not broken! Hooray! Let's me ride! Yeah, we gon' ride! Yeah, killing it was the kind of thing to do. It just... It had no brain capacity left. It just would have stared at the world until its death in 50 years' time. That's how long they live, you know. So I think it was the kind of thing. Hey, no rush, Aiden. Whee! Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You want me to dark bomb, do you? Even though you gave me a weapon dedicated for this arena challenge, you want me to dark bomb it up? I like this weapon. It's a weapon. It's quite powerful. I should probably get out of here. Yay, I won! Is that it? Do I have ultimate victory now? Is that the end? Actually, do I get the upgrade to this weapon? Where it just bounces off the walls forever and ever and ever until everyone is dead.
I can't believe you two are still alive!
Yeah, what a surprise.
Deimos and I are very impressed.
Hey, Featherbutt, who appointed you king?
He did. Well, almost. Kind of a semi-king. You know, you should see our sleeping quarters and his harem of lovebirds. I never get any sleep these days. It's good to be the king, no?
I don't see no crown on that fat featherhead.
You want a crown? I'll crown you. Don't make me come down there from this perch.
I got a perch for you, birdie, right here. Twirl it.
That's it! It's go time!
Bring it on, bird brain!
Enough! If I wanted you to fight, I would have commanded it. You did very well, Jack. You make me proud that our training program is so good. Here is your second battle amulet and a new weapon mod. One more arena win, and you will be a true Wastelander.
Yes! Yeah, that is interesting, you're right. You don't need to aim. Though saying that, with this weapon in particular, even at its like first rank, I find that like it locks on as you point towards the enemy. At least it did that really well in Jak 2. I haven't played enough of this game to say for sure that it does that, but yeah. Anything here? No. What secrets can we buy? We can probably get some gun ones now. See what we got. We got damage upgrade, sure. Rate of fire is good. Anything else? I could get the mirror world. Got to be bought eventually. Because it hasn't been bought, and it's the only thing that hasn't been bought, I will buy it. And also because I'm sick of this, I will turn it off now. And also because I'm sick of this, I will turn it off now. Okay, good. We're good to go. We've done everything so far. I mean, there's loads of stuff in the Wasteland to do, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Oh, yeah, I was going to demonstrate that, actually. If you hit someone in the city, they will attack you. But, yes.